All right, people, how we doing? So today I'm doing a little bit of a life update, channel update, all that kind of stuff. We're just going to sit and talk about everything going on in my life and everything that's going to be going on with the channel, the future of the channel, stuff like that. So stick around to find out. Also, I'm in my brand new chair, my secret lab chair. It's pretty slick, huh? It would want to be for the price, honestly, but I was doing some research into chairs. The Herman Miller and the steel case came up a lot, but there's no way to really get them in Ireland. And after doing some more research, I found out like this is probably the best chair for tall people as well. So I got the XL because I'm 6'4", I'm pretty tall, and I'm pretty large as well. So I think this was the best option for me, but really happy with it so far. Super comfortable and just light years ahead of any other chair I've had so far in my life, but we'll see how it holds up in the long term. So also I did want to mention before we get into the meat of this video, guys, 20% off Rogue Energy using my code TheApexHound. Super happy with this sponsorship that I have with Rogue, this partnership that I have with Rogue, because I just do really love the drink. I've completely stopped drinking Monster and Red Bull, and I think this is a lot healthier than they are as well. So it's turned out to be quite a good move for my life. I never get heart palpitations anymore. Like when I used to drink Monster and Red Bull, like when I would be having them every day or every other second day kind of, I would get heart palpitations and I'd feel like my chest is really tight. But with this, never get that, and much healthier overall. The dogs are doing good. Loki's doing good. He's sleeping right now. Indigo's doing good as well. Indy, how's my girl? How's my girl? How you doing? She's still as crazy as ever, but look at the size of her now, huh? Look at the size of her. I'm being assaulted. Yeah. It was a mistake calling you in here, wasn't it? It was a mistake. But yeah, she's 10 months old now, and she's already much bigger than Loki. She's 30 kg, so she's quite a large little puppy already. 10 months old and 30 kg. She's a beast, and she's a female too. The males are a lot bigger as well. Aren't you my little wolf? You're my little dire wolf? Yes, you are. You look just like Lady from Game of Thrones, don't you? Also, boys, what do you think of this new Everton top? I just got it. It's like a vintage Everton top. It's not that vintage, to be fair. It's from 2007, 2008 season. But back in the days of like Leon Osman, Tim Cahill, Andy Johnson, that kind of thing, I was much younger supporting Everton then. And I got it down at the Marina Market. I was down at the Marina Market with my girlfriend yesterday, and they had this like vintage clothes section, and this was in the middle of the stall. They had all sorts of different football shirts, and they had, I think, 4 or 5 Everton's ones. They had the Everton FA Cup final one from the 90s, but that was just a little bit too small for me, unfortunately. But this was probably my favorite looking one anyway, and it was the only one in my size, so it made sense for me to go with this one. Big game for us today, Everton versus Liverpool. I'm just not looking forward to it in the slightest, guys. And you know what the worst part is I actually have like a sliver of hope that we can get a result, even though I know in my mind we're gonna get battered. But in my heart I'm like, maybe we can get it, maybe we could draw, maybe we could sneak a win. And it's like, it's not gonna happen, dude. Just shut your mouth, please. And also we got the Grand Prix today as well, the Imola Grand Prix. I'll be doing a reaction to that on YouTube. I've been reacting to a lot of these Grand Prix since I started watching F1. I did a couple at the end of last season, and so far I've done everyone this season except the Australian Grand Prix. I didn't bother uploading that one. I thought that was just a bit of a boring race, honestly. But I did the sprint yesterday. I thought the sprint was mad entertaining. Charles versus Max was brilliant, and there was a lot of other entertaining midfield stuff going on as well, like Carlos making it from P10 to P4 and Perez making it from P7 to P3. There was a lot going on, and I really enjoyed it. But the grid for tomorrow is stacked, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. Is Max going to hold on to the lead, gain some ground back on Charles? Could Perez even get past Charles and maybe help out his buddy and his teammate? We'll see. Will Carlos get on the podium? A lot of unanswered questions, but I will be reacting to that today. I'll probably be just starting the recording as this video goes live, so look out for that later. So now I wanted to talk about the future of my content creation. I was talking about hiring an editor, and that's something that I have been in discussions with a couple of people, and I have sent a file of a Gran Turismo video just to kind of do a couple of test runs and stuff like that, see how we're going with these editors. But I don't know exactly what's going on yet. I don't have any editor like set in stone yet, but I definitely want to do that. And it's not because I think my content needs to like massively change. My golf stuff doesn't really need to change at all. It's just I have too much on my plate at once because I'm streaming on Twitch now. I'm trying to make enough videos for this channel, ApexHound, and I'm also trying to build up the second channel, ApexHound 2. Please subscribe to the ApexHound 2 if you're interested at all in playthroughs for story games and stuff like that, because I know a lot of you kind of first stumbled across this channel from different type of playthroughs like my Last of Us, my God of War, maybe Horizon. All of that's going to be on the ApexHound 2 now, so please make sure you're subscribed over there. It would be greatly appreciated, and I want to get that channel to like 10,000 subscribers maybe. Not this year probably, because the growth on that channel is super slow, and there's not really many new story games coming out at the moment, but when they do, I'll definitely be posting them over there. Currently I'm doing Mass Effect 2, and I am doing Batman Arkham City as well, a blind playthrough of both. Mass Effect 3, sorry, not Mass Effect 2. I think I said Mass Effect 2. I completed Mass Effect 2 on there, and now I'm doing Mass Effect 3. I think I'm 7 parts into Mass Effect 2. The views over there aren't great, but I'm just really enjoying what I'm doing over there. And that's what I was kind of thinking, like with an editor, it would give me more chance to create more content for the second channel and actually be able to build it up, you know, because right now I'm kind of struggling to find a balance between the two, because obviously this is the channel that makes me money, and this is the channel that is my bread and butter basically, but I still really enjoy doing the other stuff, so I want to continue to do that, and I want to have time to do that, especially now having a girlfriend, having 2 dogs. Like I just got a lot going on in my life. Also, I will be doing my driving test on Monday, my theory test, so hopefully I pass that. Send some good luck. Speaking of driving, a new game, a beta for a new game is coming out on the 28th, and this is a game I definitely plan to cover here on this channel. Turbo Golf Racing. Basically, it's a golf version of Rocket League, and I am super excited about it. It looks awesome. Turbo Golf Racing, I've been in contact with the publishers. I'm going to get into the beta. It's on Xbox and it's on PC. I'm not sure it's on PlayStation actually at all, but I'm 100% buzzing to play this, and I will be posting this on my YouTube channel quite a bit, definitely. Make sure to look out for that, because Rocket League popped off on this channel when it first came out, and I think this can do something similar. And this is obviously with a sport that I'm probably a little bit, well, my audience is maybe a little bit more familiar with, as well as the golf is more popular here on my channel than the football would be. So I think that will really appeal to you guys. I'd highly recommend checking out these videos when they first come out. Also, Nintendo Switch Sports, I'm going to be checking that out 100%. I'm really looking forward to checking that out. The only problem is the golf doesn't come until later this year in Nintendo Switch Sports, but I'll be checking out the other sports, and when the golf drops later this year, we'll check that out as well. So yeah, those are kind of the 2 new games that I'm going to be covering coming out soon, and hopefully they can do well on the channel, because the channel is starting to pick up a little bit here in April. I've had a really slow 6 months maybe, because obviously the golf views are dying down for PGA Tour 2K21, and I haven't had too much other stuff do well, but MLB started to do well for me here. The Masters videos always do well every year, so that was handy for April. And you know, hopefully these new games like Nintendo Switch Sports and Turbo Golf Racing can do well as well. I need to check on my dog because she's eating something. Also guys, I forgot to mention when I was talking about the ApexHound 2, I'm 100% open to doing like old games. If you guys have suggestions for them, just let me know in the comments. 100%, that's something, once I complete Batman Arkham City, I'm going to replace that with a different game, whether it's a new game or an old game. I don't know, I might do a poll on it on the community page of my second channel, but definitely I want to get the audience involved on games that I'm playing there. And I really look forward to trying out some new games and doing some cool new stuff over there as well. Now, when I was talking about the editing, I did want to say, like, the golf videos obviously wouldn't change too much. Maybe I'd have a few more videos like the descent into madness on PGA Tour 2K21. I edited that myself and I had fun with that. That was one of my favorite videos that I've edited recently. I thought that just turned out super funny. But something that I really want to get into again as well this summer now, coming soon, is getting back into course logs, recording course logs, uploading course logs, and just having fun with them. Maybe even getting like better equipment to record course logs, like an actual outside camera, maybe like microphones, stuff like that, so I can actually get mic'd up on the course and have better audio, stuff like that. I don't really know how I'd go about that. I'd need to look into that and do some research on that. If any of you guys have suggestions, I don't know if you know people who do course logs or you've made some yourself. If you know good equipment to do so. Maybe I can check out Good and ask them what they do or something like that. I don't know. I doubt they'd even respond to me, like, but that could be something that I do, just see what other people use. But yeah, even yesterday when I bought this, the guy was like, hope you stay up, man. It would be a shame now to see you go down. I think we're gonna stay up, boys. I gotta say it. Everton, we are staying up. We are staying up. We've got too much quality to go down. We do. And, you know, I think Frank has been dealt a very poor hand because he came in to a team that was drastically underperforming. We'd won 1 in 14 games, and then all the slack is on him. He's only had 10 games in charge. He's won 3 of them, and he's drawn 1. Much better record than the 10 games previous before he came in. But still, he's getting the shit, and he's the one that got us into the trouble, apparently. But it's just simply not the case. It was a lot to do with Rafa Benitez, but even more so to do with our board making terrible decisions, hiring him in the first place. Not Frank, but Benitez. And I think if Frank had been in here from the start of the season, we'd be nowhere near the trouble. I really believe that. And I hope that we can stay up and he gets a full transfer window behind him, and then we see what he's actually capable of, because I feel like managers just don't get enough time. Like, I feel like Mikel Arteta was under a lot of pressure at first, and everyone was like, oh, he sucks, and then now he has Arsenal in the top 4 fight and looking really good after beating Man United and Chelsea in back-to-back games. They went on a little bit of a losing streak there. It looked like they might bottle it, but they're back in prime position now to come fourth. And I feel like a similar thing could happen with Frank Lampard. He just needs time. He needs new signings. He has basically got 0 new signings. I think Dele is really his only signing. He obviously had Donny as well, but that was a loan signing. But I'm overall optimistic about our chances to stay up. It's obviously very nerve-wracking because we could be in the bottom 3 today if Burnley beat Wolves and Liverpool beat us, which is definitely going to happen. I think Wolves could get a result at Burnley, but we're definitely going to lose to Liverpool anyway. I did want to talk a little bit about social media as well, guys. I have been posting a lot on TikTok, and also follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/TheApexHound1. I'm partnered on Twitch. That's something that I want to be a big part of the channel going forward. TGC Tour stuff will be over there. Any kind of online competitive stuff will be over there, with new golf games, anything. I'll be streaming it on Twitch. You know, I plan to maybe do at least 2 streams a week. That's kind of my goal at the moment. I kind of very sporadic with my schedule on Twitch at the moment, but I'd like to lock in like 2 specific days to stream, or maybe even get up to 3 or 4 days streaming eventually. That would be really cool. I've been trying to post every day on TikTok as well. I'm having fun with that. It's quite enjoyable to kind of edit some shorts together, and I do have a shorts channel, but I haven't been posting to it now in a couple of weeks. A clips channel here on YouTube as well, the TheApexHound Clips it's called, and I have my own Instagram now for the TheApexHound channel. It's called TheApexHound55, so follow me on there. I post some reels on there, and I post some updates and stuff like that. I post whenever I'm going live on there as well. And if you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the description as well for that. I want to get the Discord popping. I want to get good discussions in there about all sorts of different sports, not just golf. In terms of the series that I am doing at the moment, the PGA Tour 2K21 Fantasy Course of the Week will continue, of course. The FIFA 22 Everton Career Mode, I know I haven't done one of those videos in like 2 weeks, but I probably will do one tomorrow after the Derby. Gran Turismo 7, I'm nearly completed that in terms of the cafe missions, but and also the super license, but I definitely want to do more online daily races on stream potentially, so that'll be on Twitch as well. MLB The Show, I'm going to continue that, definitely. I'm really enjoying that. I'm having a lot of fun with that. And on the second channel, Mass Effect 3 and Batman Arkham City, I'm going to hopefully go through to the end with both of those, and then start up some new story games, maybe do a poll and see what people want to see. The new F1 game comes out in July as well. That's been announced now, July 1st. So that should be awesome. Mario Strikers comes out June 10th. I'm just looking at my schedule here. Test Drive, September. There's not a lot of release dates for games coming out this year, but I'm sure we'll get more as we go through the summer, and hopefully we'll get more info on a new golf game as well. Maybe PGA Tour 2K22 or 23, maybe they'll call it, because we know the EA one ain't coming until next year, but maybe 2K will come out this year still. That would be the ideal scenario if they came out maybe in August. I would love that if they announced it in May maybe and came out in August. That would be the ideal scenario. But that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Make sure to drop a like. It's the best way to let me know you enjoy the content. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on everything I've said here today. I hope you all have a great Sunday, and I'll see you tomorrow for more videos. All right, peace out.